Okay, let's go.
Goal!
Good morning, friends. I'm back at Bartlett. It is November 29th, day after Thanksgiving. I'm still full. That's a fat man's holiday for sure. I'm out here for 2 nights. My son is going to join me later, and we're going to get on some flathead. God, hopefully. Weather's great, 64 right now. It's probably about 10 o'clock in the morning. It's unusually peaceful and slow out here right now. I'm thinking that'll change this afternoon. So, gonna go get set up. I gotta catch some carp, and I'll cast net for bluegill after dark and see how I do that way. But let's do it, man. Let's get on my boat. Hey, I'm doing a little carp fishing. I never showed you this. So 2 just basic trout rods. It's pretty windy. I'm hoping my body's blocking the sound of the wind, but if not, I'll try to dub it out. But anyways, 2 carp rods out with corn, and since I'm busy setting up on the boat and doing all that, I have these little alarms, and so when the line pulls tight right here, it goes like this. I gotta turn it on first, and that lets me know I got a fish. So when I'm not paying attention, I can run up here and reel in my carp. Beautiful day, just a little windy. Skyler here found one of my rocks, painted rocks. That's awesome. Little midday meetup, no fishing to be had yet. Look at this, guys. So what's your name?
Elijah.
Elijah? And I met you before, yeah?
Yeah.
You got a t-shirt, didn't you?
Yeah.
I remember.
27.
27 PB. You're going to bust that tonight, aren't you?
Yeah.
You going to do better? Yeah. Cool. Well, how many nights are you out?
2.
2 nights? Yeah. Me too. Me too. That's all my wife will let me be out. And my boss.
running the days for us tonight?
I can't.
Well, that'd be nice. I got to run my own baits, but Dad and a lot of guys. Yeah, this is fun. Good luck, Dante. Probably 2 pounds maybe at best, but first fish. All right, so I got a bobber, about 4 foot, coming down to a little bluegill. And anyways, I got one catfish rod out. These two are just sitting here. And then I got my little setup with the bobber, which I can't see it in the video. Maybe, oh, there it is. Okay. Anyway, that's got the little bluegill on it. And I just caught a 2-pound channel cat on that setup. I was thinking I'd catch a bass, but I'll take a catfish. Good stuff. Get a little bigger than that, I'll eat him tonight. Well, I would guess it's 3 o'clock. I've had a line in the water for flathead with no luck so far. Middle of the day. It could happen this time of year. They're down deep. They're always a possibility that they're going to bite. I got those little bluegill that I'm putting out on a light hook and a bobber. And so far I caught that 2-pound channel cat and a bass. Probably about a 2-pound bass. So that's kind of fun. I got one out there still. So 1 line in the water for flathead and 1 I'm dinking around seeing what eats little bluegill around here. Enjoying that. Pretty nice. But as it gets closer to evening, since I have limited bait, I will run the other line out so that I'll have the 2 flathead rods. And when my son gets here, we'll put the 4 out. See how it goes. All right, on. Having a good time. All right, I got a new toy. This thing here is a bait boat. And the cool thing about this thing is it's remote control. Right here. It's got a lot of functions, GPS. This is a depth finder, fish finder, that's on the bottom of this thing. It's got 2 little props. You can steer it like this. And the cool feature right here, this little hook opens and closes. And so instead of me going out on a kayak, taking my bait way out there, now I get to cheat. I'm going to use this bad boy. I'll show you it in action when I start running all the baits. Pretty pumped about this little guy. Guys, this is my son. This is Caden. and we're gonna go catfishing. We're not gonna get skunked. We're gonna catch a bunch. Caden's gonna get a 40-pounder.
Hopefully.
Yeah,
At least.
Yeah, we'll settle for a 5 right now and work our way up.
Nope.
All right.
I got nothing to say. Sorry.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful day. All right, I got this on, and I really haven't played with all the functions. I know you can do GPS points, so if I like caught a fish in one spot, I could just I could push one button and have it go right back to that spot. Yeah, I haven't really played with that, but I got my fish in the water and my weight. I made a little loop in the weight line that I'm gonna put through here, and that opens and closes like this. So that's how I drop it when it's out there. All right, let's run one. All right, almost completely dark, 6 o'clock. No bites yet. Broken record. Got a nice fire going though, hanging out on the beach. Come on, babies. Well, I can't be sure why I don't do this more often. This is downright pleasant. Sitting on the beach, having a fire. Been stressed out lately, just for a lot of reasons, but coming out here, just my son and I hanging out has been cool, and I need it in 2 days. Hopefully my boat will stay working for the whole 2 days so I can stay, but so far so good. I got pork tacos for dinner. Kind of make a quick version of a pork green chili, so I'll show you that. Yeah, about to have a cigar. No fish. Good morning. I slept like a baby. I was tired. No flathead last night, but I have another night. We're coming tonight too. So had a good fire, a cigar, a little whiskey, tacos for dinner. That was about as good as you could ask for, other than a bunch of fish. Disappointed about that, but that's just fine. I did catch a channel cat and a bass, which is pretty cool. I'll probably do a little more of that today. It's windier and shit. I'm sorry. It's really windy, and I'm not really gonna move. It's whitecaps out there. You can't tell because of my wonderful tarp shield keeping me out of the wind. It worked like a dream. I slept warm and good all night. Not sure what to do. I don't really want to go out in the wind, so I'll just hang out here, drink a Monster, and maybe do a little more bass fishing or something like that. But, all right, I will let you know when we do something more fun than that. There she is. That's what we want. A nice warm sun. Arizonans never say that, but I am today. Woo! That's what we need. Warmth, and we need the wind to stop. Boat Crocs. Okay, rock hiding time. Getting my wife talented. Anyways, Goldilocks goes outside on the back. If you find the rock, just go on my channel and let me know. And like and subscribe while you're at it. I could use the help. All right, we'll make this easy. A little fire pit, the beach, an awesome boat. We'll just make this all too easy right there. There we go. All right, happy hunting.
I did like 1 a.m. real good.
Yeah.
And this morning.
I was snoring at 1 a.m. Pretty good. But look at these guys. All right.
You gotta grab one up, son.
How many did you catch?
4.
You caught 4? How many did you catch?
1.
Nice.
Yeah, son. Grab this one.
Yeah, that's all right though.
Pull hard.
Yeah.
Hug his butt.
Call the catfish kisses
Nice, son.
on the knuckles. All right, guys. You guys pulled them out last night.
We're pulling them out at 2:30 p.m.
Yeah?
Yep.
That's cool.
All the way to 9 a.m.
All right, I'm gonna stop filming and take some pictures. This guy with his catfish.
I don't even like pets.
Yeah, it's probably not about 1.5 pounds, so like that. He
Yeah.
just caught a carp as well, so we're on our way.
Becoming a fishing master.
Yeah. Captain Caden is trolling along in the no-wake zone while we troll a shad lure and possibly snag a bass or two before we get to our spot for the night. We did okay on carp. And it's time.
It's time.
What are you going to say about that?
You're putting me on the spot here.
Yeah,
well, I gotta say, we're gonna catch 100 fish. And if we don't, then... oh well.
Losers.
Losers, that's the word.
Tell everybody about your YouTube channel. What do you do?
All right, I interview bands on YouTube. I'm interviewing Arizona. I've got like 5 videos up right now, nothing huge, but I'd appreciate a follow if you like, you know, music in the local scene, you know.
Interviewing Arizona.
Yeah.
Small local bands, right?
Yeah, small local bands.
Yeah.
So far.
You haven't interviewed like Motley Crue or yet or anything
Not
like
yet,
that? Yeah,
no.
okay.
That's the dream, though.
Isn't it? Well, don't think you're going to interview them anytime soon. I was dating myself by saying them right off the cuff.
Well, yeah.
At least I didn't say Nirvana. That'd be awkward.
Yeah, check me out if you want.
All right. All right, we got Bald Eagle.
USA, baby.
There he is. Chilling on the rock. That's cool. How's the boat? You comfortable?
It's like a spa. It's beautiful.
You doing all right?
I'm doing great.
It is warm right now, like really warm and calm. Got 3 lines out. We're gonna put the last one out here in a bit. I'm gonna reline it so that we can get way out there where we need to get. Little shade curtain. Yeah, that's the weather. The weather cleaned up nice today. It was very windy this morning. Hopefully not tomorrow morning. But you're doing all right?
I'm doing great.
Okay, anything else I can get for you? I made you lunch and...
No, thank you.
Yeah, you betcha, buddy. All right, tonight cooking with butter logs. No fish still. Good Lord. Had a bite. That's about it. We're having Cracker Barrel, sharp white cheddar, macaroni and cheese, as well as water. I grabbed a couple steaks out of the fridge. There's a TNC one, steak El Maximus, and so we're having steak and mac and cheese. A palate for a 17-year-old boy. Cool. Peaceful night. No wind at all. Very, very different from last night. Having a nice time. All right, so we're getting ready to have a fire. The boy, myself. Nothing going on. Baldy Lock's trick of the day. Instant light briquettes. The key to a good fire is building a coal base. These create an instant coal base. And to show you how easy it is to light a fire, there you go, you got a fire. That's that. Anyway, follow me for more tips. Life is good. Life is so good.
Life's great.
So I literally broke my depth finder on my new toy on day 1 here. It fell down and the antenna broke, so it doesn't work. So what I've done is I got my counter and I need to take this out to 500 feet. I hope it makes it. Anyway, we've gotten some pretty decent bites, but nothing. Well, they're bait stealers, is what they are. I might switch to J hooks if that keeps happening. Anyway, there she goes. Good morning. It's Sunday. I hate when a good weekend ends. Got to start the grind again, but we did have a lot of fun. It was fun having my son out here. We had a lot of opportunity last night and came up short every time again. So I frustrated for sure, but I won't let that stop me from having fun and keeping at it. I probably had six decent bites that either just stole my bait without getting a hook or just stopped after a couple decent pulls. Had a big carp with 2 J hooks on it on a dead run out on an open reel, and I set I closed the reel and ripped back to set the hook, and it just wasn't there. I guess I got a lot to learn, but that's part of this, right? I mean, I didn't come in here as an expert. I came in here starting a new type of fishing, and I built the boat, so I can't quit. I'm not a quitter anyway, but I have one more rock. I'm gonna hide a little bit. If you find it, go to Goldilocks Goes Outside, let me know you found it. I appreciate that. All right, gotta start getting cleaned up.
Well, we came up a little light on flathead again. Getting pretty used to that. My wife points out to me that I say that I got skunked, and then she watches my video and I catch a bunch of bluegill, a bunch of carp, a bunch of catfish. And she's right, I do. I gotta change my mindset and my verbiage. We had a good time. It was great hanging out with my son. I'm sad to see weekends like this end, but I do appreciate you guys watching, and hopefully next time I'll put us on some big fish. But I did have a good time, ate some great food, had some quality time with one of my sons, and I can't ask for more. I appreciate you guys watching.
Okay, let's go.